This is the Acebeam E75. This flashlight has a super bright output of 4500 lumens. It has a magnetic tail end that allows you to use this as a work light and even use it hands-free. And it's completely submersible underwater for up to 2 meters. Let's check this one out. Now there is two versions of this. We actually have this 4500 lumen one. There's also a 3000 lumen one. The difference on these two is gonna be pretty much the color temperature on these. The warmer light at 3000 lumens, that's going to be 5000 Kelvin on the color scale, and the powerful 4500 lumens, that's going to be colder on the scale, more like a white light, and that's going to be 65 Kelvin on that one. Before I show you how bright this thing is, let's go over a little bit of the specs here. All right, so we have a 21700 battery running this thing. This is going to be type C rechargeable. What I really do like is that the back end of this is going to be magnetic, and that's one of my favorite features on flashlights. And it's going to be IP68 rated, so it is waterproof. And you're going to have one button on this, and the button is going to be on the side here. There is no tail switch button. And as you can see, the bezel is a little bit aggressive. It's not too crazy, but you can kind of use this for self-defense if you ever needed to do so. As far as the color goes, this one specifically is the blue, or should I say teal. It kind of looks a little bit on the green side, but they do have another one that is green. So there is a bit of a difference on there, but what you see here on the screen, this is going to be the teal one. I think it's a really, really nice color. All right, so as you guys notice, the pocket clip here, it is a double-sided pocket clip. So if you're going to stick it in your pocket, you can have it light down, light up, whichever way you prefer. You can also slide this on a pack. It also does come with the lanyard here. There's a little lanyard hole, so if you want to use that, then they do provide that as well. Of course, it is going to come with a little USB-C charger, and then it does have extra O-rings and then extra cover for the charging port there. Now, as far as the charging port, it's going to be right there, right above the clip. Again, with these little rubberized charging ports, just make sure they're fully closed before you try to dunk it in the water. This one seems to close pretty good, so it should not be a problem dunking it in the water. Now, the way you're going to open up this light to get access to the battery, it's only going to have one way, and that's going to be the tail end here. Some lights, if you guys seen in the past, they kind of open up in different areas, which if you're going to be using it in the water, you know, it's just a little bit more areas where the water can get in. But this one is only going to have one spot to open it, and that's going to be the tail end here. So as far as the battery goes, it is going to be a 5000 milliamp battery. It is Acebeam branded, and it's a 21700 battery. Now to get this going, you just pop that battery in there. As you guys can see, that O-ring is right there, and that's going to protect it from the water going in. And just twist this on, make sure it's nice and tight, and you're ready to use. All right, so as far as this function on this light, it has one button. You hit that button, and you guys notice it does have little indicator lights there. The green means that it is fully charged. Well, actually not fully charged, but this is to indicate that it has more than 20% of battery power left. And just to know, this is hot as hell. It does let you know that it's pretty hot, and just having my hand on it like that, it is burning the heck out of my hand. So just watch this area. But the rest of it here does feel cool to the touch. Going back to the indicator lights, if it's a solid red, that means it's between 20 to 10%. If it's flashing red, it's under 10%, and then it's time to charge it up. As far as the functions go, we're going to start off with the lock mode. I usually don't use the lock modes on flashlights, but if you're one of those people that, you know, just want a little bit more security, want to make sure that it is not going to turn on in your pocket, not going to waste all the battery, you want to make sure that it is fully charged when you're ready to use it. It does have a lockout mode there. The way you're going to use the lockout mode is you're just going to, there's only one button there, so you're going to hit that button, hold it down, and after like 3 seconds, it's going to flash there. And that means it is in lockout mode. It first goes on to the moonlight mode, and then it'll flash, and that'll let you know that it is in lockout. Now when you press this button, it'll flash, you know, and that's going to let you know that it is in lockout mode. To take it out of the lockout mode, you're going to hold down the button again, and then it'll flash a couple times, and then that's it. It's out of lockout mode, and you are ready to use this. Now, just looking at this, I gotta tell you, this is one of my favorite colors that I've seen on a flashlight. I have a lot of black flashlights, and after a while, they all kind of start to look the same. So it is really nice having a different color flashlight. And this one I think is one of my favorite colors that I've ever gotten. Now the body on this is going to be aluminum. This thing is really rugged. You can feel it. It's definitely a little bit hefty, but I feel like that is a good thing because I feel like this definitely could take a beating. Right, and I'm not going to spend too much time going over the rest of the specs, but I'm going to quickly tell you the moonlight on here is going to be 1 lumen. That's going to run 26 days. The low is going to be 50 lumens. That's going to run 2 days and 12 hours. There's going to be a medium mode at 200 lumens. That's going to run 16 hours. Actually, apparently there's 2 medium modes on this. Medium 1 mode is 200 lumens, 16 hours. Medium 2 is going to be 600 lumens, 4 hours and 40 minutes. And then we have a high mode. That's going to be 1500 lumens. And then there is a step down to 200 lumens. The 1500 lumens is going to run for an hour and 45 minutes. That is a really long time. And then that's going to step down to the 200 lumens, and that's going to run another hour. That's a pretty long time. And 1500 lumens is pretty damn bright. Now the turbo is the brightest that this light gets, and that's going to be 4500 lumens, which is extremely bright. That's going to run for 1 full minute, and then that's going to drop down to the 1500 lumens, and that's where you're going to pick up on the hour and 40 minutes and stuff. Now this is going to shine up to 260 meters. And the candela on this is going to be 16,900 candela. And of course, apart from all those modes, this is also going to have a strobe. The strobe is going to be 3,500 lumens. You're going to get all this power from the 4 LEDs that are on this light. And you're going to cycle through every mode just by holding down the button. Right, so enough of the talking. Let's take this outside and let's see what this thing does. Right, so one of the things that I told you that I really like about this light is the magnetic feature on this. This magnetic base, it is very strong. Like even when I shake the crap out of this thing, like it's not really falling off. So I really like that. Like look how powerful that thing is. You can just feel it snap on. So if you're gonna attach this, use it maybe as a work light. You know, maybe you're fixing your car, have it on your workbench, whatever it is, this thing is gonna hold on tight. But I really like that magnet. It's very powerful on that. There is also a couple accessories that are going to be very useful. You can buy them separately, and that's going to be the red and white one. You can fit it right on the top of the lens of this flashlight, and that's going to allow you to use it as maybe like an emergency light. The red one is going to be super bright. If you ever get stranded on the side of the road, whatever it is, you'll be able to use the red one as an emergency light. The white one, you can use it to maybe like direct traffic. As a matter of fact, the white one, you can use it as a lamp. I have used that one at night as a lamp, also in my garage, and it works absolutely great for that. Alright guys, so that was the Acebeam E75. Let me know in the comments what you thought about this. I really like this light. You know, I've gone through a lot of lights, and I don't know what it is about this one. Maybe I just really like the color. It's really bright. It's rugged. You can definitely tell it's a very high quality, heavy duty light. And I mean, honestly, you really wouldn't need anything brighter than this. All right, guys, that was it. Let me know what you thought about this light. And if you guys are interested in it, the link where you can purchase it will be down in the description. Appreciate you guys stopping by. We'll catch you on the next one. Peace out.